Well, welcome back to Full Circle Florida as we bring our panel back in. Ryan Gorman, Janelle Irwin-Taylor here with us this week. All right, I wanted to get this question about unity and turning down the rhetoric and you know, the politicians are telling the rest of the country, hey, calm things down. And I'm just wondering to myself, do they actually look in the mirror and have that conversations with themselves first?
It's just been fascinating to watch. Really what we've seen is, you know, the other side needs to turn the temperature down.
Yeah.
Not an accounting of what their side is doing. And that's what we need. Hold your side accountable first.
There you go. Yeah.
And then we'll get to everybody else.
Police your own.
But we're not seeing that, and I don't think we're going to.
I mean, I agree completely. Yeah. But I will add to that, though, that you have two parties who each have confronted a lot of scandal. And, you know, you have one party that is holding those individuals accountable and another party who is claiming witch hunt.
Well, all right, let's talk, because, well, what happened this week, Bob Menendez, the senator from Connecticut, convicted of bribery, basically selling his office to the highest bidder, says he's going to step down. But yeah, you see this portrait of corruption on one side, a portrait of corruption on the other side. I don't want to be cynical, even though it is my job to be skeptical, but give me a reason not to be, as a voter, as an American, when you see that.
Yeah, ditto on what I just said. So maybe consider that. I mean, you've got the Ken Paxtons of the world who really push back. And of course, Donald Trump is saying that this is all a weaponization of the justice system. But when Democrats are facing these things, you see massive calls for resignations. So that is a fundamental difference. And these are the facts. So I think people really need to look at that when they're deciding whether or not they're trusting elected officials. But it is a pervasive problem.
Yeah, I think when it depends on what side you're looking at things from, but I'll take the right, since you guys were talking about how Democrats view this and what they've been doing. I think from the right, you take a look at that case in New York, which even a lot of people who lean left said unfair. And you take a look at the Russia investigation, and you just start to step through this, and it just seems like ever since this outsider set foot on the scene, there's been an attempt to take him down. And that's how a lot of Americans think. And that's why you have this existential threat election, which is so unhealthy for the country.
All right, we'll leave it there. Much more to talk about in the weeks to come. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Janelle. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching us here on Full Circle Florida. We hope you'll join us again here next week. Have a good one, everyone.